Hi, my name is Des Bissonnette, and I'm your new Democratic Party candidate for Lakeland. I'm excited to be here because I want to represent you in the House of Parliament as a strong working class voice who speaks with confidence and who understands the needs of rural communities by consulting with them and doing what's best for them. I'm someone who's passionate about healthcare, about people with disabilities having what they need, about getting pharmacare, access to mental health care, improving our education system, improving public transit, and improving the things that will make the lives of everyday Canadians better. For too long, we've lived in a society and in a politics system where people who are already wealthy are getting wealthier, and that's who our politicians are fighting for. I'm proud to say I'm not that kind of person. I've worked many different jobs and I've lived paycheck to paycheck for most of my life, so I understand what it's like to struggle, and I'm going to be there to be the voice for the people who've had that same life experience. If you choose me as your representative, you're going to have a strong, confident working class voice in Parliament who's not afraid to stand up and speak about what's right. Speaking about getting things like housing for people that's affordable and continuing to make sure that our groceries are more affordable for us. The reality is that we're living in a politics system that's not designed for the working class. It's not made for people like you and me. But we can do it together. We can have strong representation, and we can start fighting back against the ultra-wealthy. If you vote me in as your representative, I promise to not only listen to the people of Lakeland, but to do everything in my power to put people over profits, just like it needs to be when you're working in government. I'm asking you to hire me for the job because I've already proved before that I'm a good worker, and I'll do good work for the people of Lakeland.
I am honoured by the opportunity to serve God and the people of Lakeland by running to be their next MP. I wish to play a part in making the country more glorious and free to the glory of God for you and for my 4 children. I currently work as a secondary school teacher, but I also have experience in other fields such as administration and construction. Along with many local farmers, I serve on a volunteer fire department. A primary concern is our move away from being a country that celebrates and nurtures life to being a country that offers death under the title of healthcare. Canada kills around 100,000 babies through abortions and over 15,000 adults through MAID per annum. Canada currently has 0 abortion laws, meaning that babies can be legally killed for any and every reason. The Christian Heritage Party is the only federal party committed to the defence of innocent human life from conception to natural death. Government overreach in general, and specifically regarding lawful ownership and use of firearms, is a grave concern. Greater consequences for gun crime should be introduced at the same time as a relaxing of firearm regulations for non-criminals. The cost of maintaining our debt is unsustainable. We would work hard to eliminate our country's huge debt that puts it on the back foot when things like emergencies or tariffs happen. We would also encourage manufacturing in Canada rather than sending our raw materials out of Canada for processing. So in conclusion, the protection of life, the freedom to own firearms, and our national debt and inflation are 3 of the many issues I look forwards to addressing if you put me in a seat in Ottawa. If you believe these are important issues, vote for a candidate who attended debates, vote for Michael Spears with the Christian Heritage Party for an unmuzzled, pro-life, pro-family and pro-freedom voice in Ottawa.